Hello, I'm Ruwanthi Ranasiri. I'm a certified fitness trainer by American Council on Exercise. I specialize in weight management, fitness nutrition, strength and conditioning, and behavioral change, among other things. I'm a musician and I'm a writer as well. I have been training for about 6 years, and I have seriously gotten into heavy lifting for about 3 years. I am extremely considerate about my food, partly because I have made it into a habit. I still log my food, I weigh my carbs, and I'm extremely cautious about eating sugar and eating processed food. But at the same time, it's not to a point that I deprive myself. I can eat anything naughty when I want to, so I don't feel deprived in any way or form. I do a lot of strength training and I do a lot of heavy lifting now. Throughout the week, I incorporate some high intensity interval trainings. And I enjoy working out outdoors as well. Do I have a workout buddy? No, I do not. But on and off, I actually enjoy working out with someone who can match my intensity and inspire me and push me to my limits as well. But usually, no, I do not have a workout buddy. I work out on my own because it's a therapy session and a meditation, for me. So I'm in my little cocoon when I work out. I try to get as many days as I can. So that could be 4 days a week, 5 days a week, or even 6 days a week. Since I am busy with a lot of things, I try to come to the gym or maybe go outdoors and have a jog or get a high intensity workout in as many days as I possibly can. But I plan to plan rest days accordingly as well. My inspiration comes from a long history of being overweight and obese. Throughout my childhood, I turned into a fat teen. I was always ridiculed about the way I look, body shamed, and no matter how much I achieved academically or anything else, I was always judged about my weight. So I took it as a challenge. And on the other hand, I knew I was very young, about 18, 19 years, and I was over 100 kilos. So I knew I had to make serious changes in order to age as a healthy individual. When it comes to your training, nutrition is extremely important. But it is so cliche, but we always hear this: you cannot out-train a bad diet. It's so true. You have to eat according to your goals, and you have to have a plan about it. You have to be prepared. Otherwise, no matter how much time you put into your training, you're not going to get as effective results if your diet is out of place. My favorite part about training other people is seeing them break through their own barriers. When I say barriers, it can be a mental barrier or it can be a physical barrier. When people come to you and tell, I thought I couldn't do this, but I actually, pushed past this limit, and when you see them grow, when you touched one person, that person will affect the lives of other people around them, and it's actual life-changing effect that you have on people. So I love that about getting to train other people. The workout culture, the fitness culture in Sri Lanka, if you actually come out of the urban capital, just like we are right now, it is a bit different, When you ask 20 people about whether you work out or go to a gym, they will always tell you no. And out of that 20 people, the people who tell you that they work out will have reasons like, I want to lose belly fat, I want to lose weight, or I want to do bodybuilding. So apart from that, the other reason is they go to work out because a doctor has recommended them to. So apart from all these reasons, I think workout or being active or this thing called fitness has not been integrated into our lifestyle, Sri Lankan lifestyle properly. But these days I see a lot of young people seeing how the senior generation has aged badly with bad food habits and inactivity. They are waking up to the importance of taking care of their bodies, and it is amazing to see. Lazy days. I wouldn't necessarily call them lazy days. I do train people, I do have other things going on, and when I come home sometimes I cannot get to the gym. Like, I feel like I should stay back and rest or do other things, finish off other things. But apart from that, I don't think I get lazy days. I push myself to go work out somehow, but if I'm actually feeling tired and drained and I know that I need to stay home and take care of myself, of course I stay home. Biggest mistakes people make at the gym, one thing, the first thing I see is they do not have a plan. They just come to the gym for the sake of coming to the gym, to take a selfie, or just to, just for the sake of saying that they come to the gym. But it's fine if you just want to maintain your fitness, but if you really have a goal, you need to have a plan. You need to estimate your options, and you have to have a proper vision on what you're going to do. The other thing is, you don't get your nutrition right. It doesn't matter how many hours you spend in the gym, just like I mentioned before, you have to have a proper nutritional guideline. And the other thing is, you don't continue. You are not consistent. You just come for a week and you stop it. And that's why you don't get results. I talk about this a lot. If you're looking for motivation, do not look for motivation. Because chasing motivation is not going to work out. I'm saying this because I see a lot of people who see something and they're inspired by a comment or motivated by a comment from someone, and they want to change. And then after that motivation wears off, they just stop and they stop whatever they're doing. So do not chase motivation. What is going to get you through the bad times and the difficult days is discipline. Discipline always outlives motivation. So if you take any person who has, not just in fitness, any person who has achieved anything incredible in their life, you will see that they have a lot of discipline. And what you need to do is, I always tell my clients, set an intention. Decide your goal, set an intention that you're going to achieve it, and take the 24 hours in front of you and then do the best that you can to reach one step to your goal. Do not chase motivation. I'm at my gym fitness fest. Come on in. I'm training lower body today. So the first exercise will be free squats. Before doing any exercise, you have to warm up your body. You need to get your body temperature up to a certain level for optimum function of your muscles. So I'm going to first warm up for this exercise with the bar, with no weight, because it's very important. No matter how much you can lift, always start with the bar. This is one of my all-time favorite exercises, not just because it gives you good legs, it actually trains your entire body. And when you take this weight up on your back, there is nothing else supporting you apart from your core and your entire kinetic chain. So it's one of the most amazing exercises if you want to improve your overall fitness. I always recommend it. When you're doing the free squat, it's extremely important to use your core and engage your core to support the weight. And if you do like to, I would recommend using a good quality belt to support your back as well. Done with the first one, let's move on to the second exercise. So the next one will be deadlifts, another one of my favorites. Deadlifts are one of the most ultimate strength and muscle building exercises. Why is it so important? Because unless you are strong enough, unless your body can handle it, when this bar is on the ground and it's loaded, you cannot lift it up. It's just simply that. And it works your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, your lats, your everything. Like the whole entire posterior chain of your body will be worked with this one exercise. So if you want to build strength and muscle, this is the one. I like to keep the heavy compound exercises to the beginning of my workout. So we are done with these two. Let's move on to the other ones. We like to have nice glutes. A lot of people spend a lot of money on getting them done artificially as well. But nice glutes or bigger, thicker glutes are not just for looks. They help you in your day-to-day life. It gives you so much more power if you develop them properly in running, in sports, in walking, and it helps you so much in balancing your whole structure. So we are going to do hip thrusts, and I really like this exercise because I have seen so much of improvement after I incorporated this into my routine. It's extremely important to stay hydrated throughout your workout. So I drink a lot of water when I'm working out. So I'm done with hip thrusts and I'm going to move on to do some leg extensions for some quadricep isolation work. Let's go. So we are moving on to leg extensions. Whenever you are using a machine, make sure you adjust it to fit you. That's very important. So the variation that I'm doing helps me to hit my quadriceps. When you say quadricep, it's just not one muscle, it's a muscle group. So this variation helps me to hit my muscle group in every angle. So we're moving on to the leg press machine, and two things that you have to be careful about when you're using this machine. One thing is when you push the weight back, do not lock your knees. Do not let the legs go completely straight. And the other thing is when you push the weight back, your bottom has to always stay on the seat. I'll show you. Whatever the exercise that you do, make sure that you do not half repeat. That means you need to follow the complete range of motion to get the maximum benefit out of that particular exercise. Same with this. So I finished off my session by training calves. You need to get every muscle in. And then I stretched. That's important too. Now I'm really hungry and I'm going home to get some nutritious food in. my place. So we're going to cook a nice post-workout lunch. Nothing fancy, just how I eat every day. Come on in. Welcome to my kitchen. So first thing, we're always scared of going on diets because we need extra preparation or to change our routine completely. But one tip I can give you is, if you want to eat healthy, you can always keep certain things prepared. So it's always easy for you to, when you come back home, there's very less things that you need to do. Always everything is prepared. So I have some bulk cut veggies, I have some beans, and I have my protein, which is chicken today. So the easiest thing about having things prepared is you can come home and put things together and get creative with it and create something really simple. So we are going for beans and rice, a salad with chicken and scrambled eggs. So let's get cooking. A lot of people are scared of eating the egg yolk, but if you're actually working out and you're under your calorie goal, the egg yolk has so many nutritional benefits, so don't completely avoid it. And I'm going to put some beans, which is very high in protein. And if you're vegetarian or vegan, you know that plant proteins are not complete proteins, but when you put rice and beans together, it creates a complete protein. So this is 2 portions. This will be enough for my lunch and for my dinner as well. So the reason why I'm using basmati rice is because it is low in glycemic index, which means when it breaks down, it does not raise your blood glucose level so quickly. So that's why basmati rice is good for you. So let's move on to the salad. The reason why I used to incorporate a salad every day with my lunch or dinner is because not just because it's nice and fresh and it gives you all the micronutrients, because it fills you up. That's a huge thing if you're trying to lose weight and to keep you satiated. Satiety is huge when it comes to weight loss. That's why you're hungry all the time, because you're not eating your veggies. Get some fiber in and all the micronutrients in. Okay, we're done. Let's go eat. So we got our post-workout lunch here. So one of the biggest tips that I give my clients is, if you want to lose weight or if you want to limit your carb intake, fill half of your plate with a big salad. Yeah, half of your plate with a big salad. And then we have the eggs, and then we have chicken. And I usually weigh out my carbs, so this is about 100 grams of basmati rice and 50 grams of beans. And finally we add the carbs. So don't skip carbs all the time. A lot of people demonize carbs, saying that's the reason for all bad things in the world. No, it's not. You need carbs, especially after a heavy workout. I first like to start with the salad, because then when I'm done with the salad, I'm almost full. So I don't have to eat so much carbs. Even though every diet works, that doesn't mean every diet will work for you, because it all depends on a diet or a meal plan that you can sustain for a longer period of time. So whether it's keto or low carb or intermittent fasting or high protein or anything like that, you need to understand what you can sustain, what you can conveniently maintain, and pick something that works for you and that is easy for you and you can enjoy. Because if your diet is something that will make you feel so deprived, you're not going to stick to it, and it's not going to work. So that's it for today. I would like to thank hi.lk My Fit Life team for giving me this opportunity and coming to my home. I would like to mention my gym, Fitness First, which always backs me up and supports me. And until next time, stay safe, take care of your bodies and spread love. Bye bye.